So now we're gonna be able to make some awesome bakers. I'm gonna teach you the easiest way how. First, we're gonna stick them with a fork so they can breathe. And then you're gonna take some coconut oil. It's a lot of fun because you get to get your hands on the food. And that's one of my favorite things. I'm gonna rub all these with coconut oil. And a little bit of this stuff goes a long way. And then some salt. You might want to make sure you don't have any cuts on your hands before you do this because it'll really sting. So cover those up with Band-Aids if you're going to. Probably going to need to wash my hands after this. Alright, so now I'm going to put these in a bowl so I can carefully transport them to the oven. So you just go ahead and put those in there. And now I'm going to show you how to make some super cool salmon to go with these bakers. Go ahead and set that there. Alright, what do I need? The fish. But first I'm going to put some coconut oil in the bottom of this pan so the fish doesn't stick. You can just go ahead and do that with your hands if they're clean. So you get that nice and greasy in the bottom of the pan with that coconut oil. Guess not greasy, oily. And then I need to grab my fish. And I normally put it skin down. First, I'm going to start out with putting some butter on the salmon. I have some fresh dill that we got at that farmer's market over there. Oh, and make sure you always have just a little bit of secluded butter that you're going to use so you don't contaminate the rest of the pad, because you're using raw fish. So, and then we got this fresh grown dill we got at the farmer's market. It's really great stuff. Gonna sprinkle some of that on there, and then put some chopped lemons on there, or sliced, just a couple. And I'm going to sprinkle some salt. And some green onions. This is just a really easy, really great dish that'll impress your friends. And to cover it, you're going to want to put some foil on top of there. Then I'm going to go ahead and put this. You might want to put it on the bottom shelf. That's what I'm going to do because this oven's a little bit hotter. It cooks a little bit quicker. And I'm going to go ahead and turn down my heat to 350. It was at 425 for the bakers, and I'm just turning it down because these salmon slabs are a little thick. So I turn down the heat, and they're going to cook for about 20 minutes just because they're a little bit thicker than most salmon slabs. Alright, so I'm going to go over here and make some squash, but I need to get my pan all hot first. While that's getting hot, I want to tell you what's cool about this salmon. My grandpa caught it in Canada and brought it back here, so it's really cool. And it's just fun when you catch your own food, you bring it back and you can cook it. Or just go local fish market and buy whatever you like. I can do this with halibut, salmon, whitefish, any kind of fish. So it's a great dish that works. So I'm going to go ahead and check. See if this feels pretty warm. I'm going to go ahead and throw a little bit of olive oil in here. Let that heat up a little bit. Maybe stir it around. And I normally cook this squash for about 2 minutes when the pan's already gotten hot. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. So yeah, this is going to cook for about 2 minutes. At the end of that 2 minutes, I'm probably going to throw some water in there just so it'll steam it. But this olive oil is going to give it a great coating, and it's also going to give it a great flavor. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some salt in this also. Just a dash, not too much. And I'm gonna go ahead and stir that around, and then I'm gonna throw my water in and then just let it steam and cook from there. And then we're just gonna have to wait, and then the salmon and the bakers and everything will be ready right at once. So I'm gonna make sure my heat's a little bit lower because I don't want to go throw water in there and just have it completely steam up on me. So, see if, there we go. Just gonna cover it. Make sure their heat's on low and just let it simmer. You can walk away from it and everything's ready to go. Alright, so we finally got everything done. We got our salmon that we cooked in the oven. We got our squash, and we sprinkled some slivered almonds on there. And our bakers. We got some sour cream for the bakers, some onions, some salt, and some organic butter. Alright everyone, come on in. Some salmon, some bakers. Yeah, do you want some squash?